Alright, what's going on guys? Percy TCG here, and I have for you a match between white control and purple midrange. So we're going to start with the white control. He's going to come out with a bullet ray right off the bat. And we're going to go right into my turn. So I'm going to try this new format with multiple game, well, a match and a video. So I'm going to come down with the Camelot Knight here. Another Camelot Knight. And I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 for a Devilish Prankster Imp. Now, honestly, it probably would have been better in this situation to go with only one Camelot Knight summon and boost my Devilish Prankster Imp to level 2 so he could be 3k BP. So that, because you see I stripped the core from the Bullet Ray here, he's a 3k, and then kind of see if he'd trade the body for body. But so we're going to go right back into white control's turn. Core, draw, refresh. He's going to stack another core onto that bullet ray there. Come down with the head ice made Fula. Throw a core onto her. So he's got one extra core sitting in his reserve right now. I have a couple bodies. Honestly, the fish probably just let him hit because I don't want to lose my reduction symbols. So he's just going to swing it with the bullet ray here. And I just, no flash, no block, just it hits. So back into my turn, core, draw, refresh. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 for the Netherworld Depths here. I've noticed that you kind of want to see Netherworld Depths as soon as possible in most situations. Seeing it just late game just doesn't feel good. It ends up feeling like a cluttered card in your hand because it takes so many cores to play it. But if you can get it as early as possible, it feels so good. So core, draw, refresh, back onto white control's turn. I played a little more conservative that turn. I didn't want him to do any type of cheeky flash, burning force my guys right off the bat. That's something to be mindful of. Because he had 2 cores, he had 3 on his board, so he burning forces at my board. He'd lose his whole board though, so I mean it wouldn't be that bad of a situation, but still. We have a good tempo going. So we're gonna go ahead and Deadly Balance. We gotta draw off the Bullet Ray swinging there for Netherworld Depths. And then we're gonna go ahead and Deadly Balance, target the Camelot Knight on my side. We'll see who he selects. I honestly don't want the Ice Made Fuel on board, so if he picks that, it'd be great. Looks like he's gonna pick it. Goes ahead and gets Ice Made Fuel. I mean, I didn't want her on board because I didn't want to have to deal with that. I can't remove cores from things, which is very annoying. Basically makes the Devilish Prankster Imp just a vanilla card on board. So we'll come down with another Camelot Knight. And then we're going to come down with a Dark Lancer Cavalier. Draw 1. So we have a lot of board presence here. I'm going to go ahead and swing in. And he's going to flash Burning Force 2 of my units. Which, I mean, it's fine. It sucks, obviously. It's not fine, but, you know, we're still okay. We're in a pretty decent position. So I just pass it here because I don't know what he has in the burst area. I don't want him clearing. It'd be so bad if he cleared my board on one turn, and then he comes back and just reverses the tempo. So he's gonna come down with another bullet ray. So now he's got two 5k bodies on board. I have a 4k and a 1k. So he wanted to swing here, but I think he saw that other world depths, and he's like, draw. That's why Netherworld Depths is just so good. Keeps the aggression from most decks back. So we're gonna come down with the Dread Knight Nemesis. Throw the Soul Core onto the Camelot Knight there. See, so I'm gonna pay 2. We're gonna come down with, I think, yep, another Cavalier. Get a draw 1. Cavalier is such a good card. So we're gonna swing with the Dread Knight Nemesis. So see, I look at this play here, and now I think maybe I should have swung with the Camelot Knight first. He would have, I mean, maybe block it, maybe not. Something would have died if he blocked it. Then that swing in with the Dread Knight Nemesis there, and then sack the Cavalier that he just sacked there. Probably would have been the same result regardless. Maybe not. Maybe it was better to play like this because I still have another Cavalier on board. So we're going back into White Control's turn. So he's going to come down with the Armored Dragon Ship Enterprise. Pay 7 cores for him, throw 2 cores onto him. So he has the ability to refresh himself after he blocks, which is not favorable for myself, but we'll see how we can work around it. He's going to swing in with the Bullet Ray. No flash, no block, and he's going to go ahead and pass the turn to me. So now he has no burst. His only opportunity is a flash. He has 3 or 4 cards in hand. So the situation's looking pretty decent here. I got some cores to work with. We're going to pick 4 for the Baculus, which is perfect for the situation. So that Armored Dragon Ship would still lose a core because even though it has armor purple, it's not being selected. So we're going to go ahead and pay 2 cores off the Baculus. Come down with the Dragonaga Assassin. I'm going to go ahead and put 3 onto him so his draw effect is active. So this is probably best situation right now for myself. He doesn't get the refresh off the Enterprise. It just depends if he has a flash in his hand. So we're going to swing with the Dragonaga, get a draw. And there goes 1 core. Now he's down to 1 life left. So now swinging in here with the Dark Lancer Cavalier. So he's going to go ahead and block with the Enterprise. Now we have 2 more swings. If he doesn't have a flash for both of these, or a suppression or something, it's pretty much GG. So I'm thinking, does he have suppression or not? Because if he has a suppression, he easily wins this game. So we're going to swing out with Dread Knight Nemesis, sack our Dragonaga Assassin. We'll go ahead and get our draw 2. I think I ended up top decking Ice Shield here, so, and that's his last life, so going on to game 2. So here we are in game 2 now. So I'm going to start it off here by placing a burst down. And we're going to pay 4 cores for Rotting Swamp. Pass it on over to white control. He'll get a core, draw, refresh. And he'll come down with the Bullet Ray turn 1. Draw a couple cores on him. And then he's going to go ahead and swing for a life. No flash, I just take it. So core, draw, refresh. We're going to come down with Beldegor and just Beldegor the Bullet Ray right off the bat. Get that thing out of here as soon as possible. We don't want to deal with that 5k body. We're going to come down with a Cavalier as well. Get a draw 1. Love that card, replaces itself. Swing in with the Cavalier, ping him for 1. We're just going to keep the Beldegor up, use him as a blocker, and he's basically just there to die because I want his immortal ability active as soon as possible. But there are some situations where you just want to pay the core off of him for another body, just so you can get him in the drop. So, back into my turn, all he did was place a burst on his go, so core, draw, refresh. So we're going to pay 4, go with the Dread Knight Nemesis. So now we have way to get value out of our Beldegor here. So I'll swing with the Beldegor. So you're going to go ahead and take it. Swing in with Dread Knight Nemesis, uses effect to sack him. Drawing 1, 2 from Nemesis's effect, and then 1 from the Rotting Swamp's effect. So huge value there. Such a tempo play, honestly. So back into white control's turn, core, draw, refresh. Honestly, it probably would have been better to swing into his life one more time to see if he had an Ice Shield there. Bait out the Ice Shield. So here comes down the Fanatec Elk. So he's going to go ahead and pay 8 for the Fanatec. So he's going to just pass it on over to me. Core, draw, refresh. I mean, I got 2 bodies here. He has 1, he has a burst. I just deadly balance and take out the Fanatec out. You really don't want to get into battle phase with the Fanatec on board. And here goes my misplay again. Bringing out a Beldegor on the main step. You can only do that during the attack phase, so if you were to flash and then destroy your own 4 cost, then you could pull out the Beldegor in that way, but and the way I did it right here is wrong. So I don't think it really mattered here because if you look closely, he only has 3 cores to activate the Ice Shield, so all he can do here is just activate Ice Shield and put 1 life back. So regardless of the Beldegor player or not, it was GG.